Ahem. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's do this thing, baby. Woo. Chat, let's go. Let's go, baby. It's I know people have been playing Weekend Classic for a couple days now. Or yeah, a couple days at this point. It is Sunday at this point. But I finally have time to play. So we're gonna lock on in and start our Weekend Classic games tonight, baby. I am ecstatic. I am excited, I'm nervous, I'm terrified, a whole bunch of emotions. It's gonna be fun though. I am very excited to try this. What's up, Steezy? How we doing, dude? What's up, Zero? Kaish? Is that how you pronounce that? What's going on, dude? Ethan, hello, hello. What's up, Boomstick, Baseball 9 Pro, Jonathan, Vault Boy, LeBron Prods, Gaming Sports. Chat, we are live on YouTube and Twitch today. Gotcha, Micah. I will write that down as like a nickname so I could remember to call you Micah. All right, cool. But yeah, this is MLB The Show's like Weekend League mode. If you don't know, there's 6 games that you can play more than 6, but you can play 6 games for some kind of nutty rewards. To go through and show you what they are, I am in the Immortal division. So that means I'm in the highest division in the game. And if you look at the awards, so they don't even have like the list of divisions anymore. And you see here, if I win one game, I win 40,000 stubs and get both Weekend Classic choice packs. So that means I can get the Corey Kluber and Carlos Correa that are available in those. I get 25 ball as a habit packs if I win the second game. Win 3, I get 100 standard packs and 5 20 bundles. If I win 4, I get 2 chase packs. If I win 5, I get an 88 plus live series pack. And if I go 6-0 in those games, we get that 6-0 icon with 250k stubs. So I am excited. I am scared though because it's GOAT difficulty, and I don't think I've won on GOAT yet. Oh, there's no way TJ is in my division, right? There's no way that I know these are supposed to have like 100 people, but like they're bugged out in the season where there are only 26 people in them, and apparently TJ's in mine. TJ is in mine, and Cafe is in mine. So I'm definitely shocked a couple like good players in here. This guy T2 Julio scored 92 runs in 20 games. He's gone 16-4. So he's probably winning first in this leaderboard, that's for sure. I know I ain't, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm gaining 100 rating, but you know, we're going to try our hardest, see how good we do. And we're actually going to do some last minute prep here. I'm going to play a quick play versus CPU on GOAT for a couple innings just to get some reps in. I'm trying to think of pitchers. I know you're going to face Randy Johnson and Roger Clemens, but I'm thinking of like a good live series pitcher to face. Scann. We'll go up against Scann and the Pirates. And we're just going to get some reps in here for a couple innings, get my timing down, and decide if I need to keep this team the same way it is. I had a baseball game earlier today. which took up some of my time, and I came back home, took a fat nap like a grown man, and we're gonna hope that I am not a little too EP. What's up, Wyatt? How we doing, dude? You just want a friendly to get my timing? Nah, it's all good. I appreciate it, J Mills. I'm just gonna play a couple innings and we're just gonna get at it. I don't want to procrastinate too much. I want to see if we can get 3 games in tonight. I'm expecting we get 2 games in tonight. Because at around 9:30, at around that part, at 9 o'clock, The Last of Us comes out. So I'm gonna be watching that with some buds. So I want to make sure we at least get 2 good games in here. Thank you, James. Thank you, thank you. I have not played any games yet. We are getting into it for the first time tonight. The GOAT on GOAT difficulty? Well, you know, I'll tell you what, I definitely ain't no GOAT at GOAT difficulty. I am atrocious at GOAT. I'm expecting to be bad. But I just gotta be less bad than my opponent. Skibbity Slimes? Yes. The team name is the Skibbity Slimes. All I gotta say is you gotta watch when I played co-op with Swan and Mr. The Holy Grail. And you would get why my team name is the Skibbity Slimes, and it'll remain the Skibbity Slimes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
You guys gonna cry together? Yeah. I'm expecting I know the general plot of how the second season goes. The general plot. I don't 100% remember the finish of it. And now I'm like watching some other people play the second Last of Us. So I'm actually excited to like fully pay attention to it all and see like how that story develops a bit. And then in terms of the first season, I did want to watch back the first season before this started. I actually had wanted to do that, but just did not have the time. But that first season was amazing. All right, let's see what our timing is like. When's Joel's tea time? I know the show should be coming out at 9 Eastern.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder.
If that's what you're asking. Why is Mitch Keller the Pirates ace?
He was late.
Why is he the ace? All right, J Mills, are you here? Are you still here, J Mills? If you're here, J Mills, it would be cool if we could do like a quick, like literally like 2-inning friendly. But up to you if you want to even bother. That would be swell to get some timing in. Also, I think I'd probably keep this team like this. I decided to put in JD Martinez over Ohtani. Just because I was hitting 281 with Ohtani. A little too low batting average-wise. Actually, wait, no, I'm hitting 356. That's opponent's average. Oh, I actually have some pretty good numbers with them. What's up, NYG fan? How we doing, dude? Doing good. He's gone, rip. It's all good. It is all good. You know, we will find out which pitcher Skeens is and just go away. You do if you want. Oh, you want to, Waylon? You want to, Waylon? F it. I'll play a quick, like, 2-inning friendly with Waylon. Hell yeah, baby. I will send it to you, Waylon. And, I totally have you as a friend. Where is the toilet? Also, I gotta turn on crossplay. Low-key crossplay is gonna be so funky, it'd be good for me to get my timing down. Just in case the connection is, like, not the best. I just gotta remember to turn off crossplay before we queue back up. Alright, there we go. Dove Skeens or Randy. If you have Roger, that is plenty good. That is plenty good. Plenty good. Where's the toilet at? Oh, there he is. So I'm going to queue it up for 9 innings, but we'll probably just play a couple innings and then quit out. What's up, Bimo? How we doing, buddy? Bro, Brian, it is a grind. It was getting to me a bit when I was going for the collections in his last video he uploaded. It's fun. I love going for the collections and grinding the game like that. But it does kind of get repetitive when you play the same mode all the time. So I was making sure to mix in things like co-op with buds. I set the challenge with Thune. I selected A. Whalen! Where is Thune? I literally select A. Whalen on the top. And it said Thune on the right. Thune's probably, if he's on the game, I'm like, why Scann challenge me to a game? What's this? What was up with that? I wonder if I accidentally scrolled through like an idiot. Hey, Thune. Thune dodging my challenges, man. SMH. Thune really doesn't want to play me in a friendly game. Did I accidentally click that? Like, did I scroll through? All-Star? Did I put on All-Star? We're in shambles already, and we haven't even started the game. All right, we're blaming Thune. For no reason. It's Thune's fault, okay? Thanks. If I lose my Weekend Classic games, we're blaming Thune. Illogically. All right, now that is on GOAT. God, that was such an idiot. Such an idiot. Ah! Ah! What's the matter with me? So we down bad? No. We're not putting that into existence. We are not doing that. And I'm gonna pitch with Jordan Zimmerman. Just like, I need to get down the sequencing with Jordan Zimmerman. Yeah, we're down bad, and we haven't even played a game yet. Hell yes. Let's go. Woo! Ooh, you still got live series Santander out there? Hell yeah. Should you buy 88 Cody Belly? I mean, he's a neat card. You don't need him to do well, though. He's pretty good, though. He's like 440. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm honestly contemplating putting in the new Threads one in my lineup. I'm honestly contemplating. His contact is a little lower, which is sketch. But just, he's got that swing on him, switch hitter, you know.
Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. And he's the home run leader.
But yeah, Ozzy Whalen, don't be afraid. Just give it your honest go, swing-wise. Because I do want to get my sequencing down with this Jordan Zimmerman and how I'm going to approach pitching with him. Because I think he's like a go-to pitcher. But the first time I pitched with him, I gave up way too many runs. I got to get used to like his arm slot and like sequencing through that.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well.
So we don't need to like worry about flying to get me to hitting or anything.
2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
What's up, Matthew? How we doing, buddy? Oh, let me had a wrong chat open. Can you add me? I don't add too many friends, unfortunately, Water. I don't add too many friends. So, oh my God, holy hot zones for Mike Trout. I don't like having too many friends because it makes my in-game friends list like really annoying to navigate, you know?
Exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Love that.
1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
What's up, Baseball King? How we doing, dude? What's good? What's good? What is that Japanese baseball game? Pro Baseball Spirits 2024-2025. Jonathan.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
All right. Yeah, Jordan Zimmerman is interesting. Like, he should be a solid pitcher. He's not going to strike out many guys, but he's got a pretty good sinker velo-wise. He's got one of those sliders that sits around like 90 to 91, which is always like a pretty good slider.
96 with that fastball. 1-1.
Kind of floated that one. Not one we want. We do not want to throw backdoor slider like that mid-game.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2.
Yeah, apparently Anthony Santander only has a hot zone. Just only hot.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's hot!
Swing and a miss. And he strikes.
Your hot cold zone I don't know. Won't be. I don't know.
Carlos Beltran.
Pull Mookie, don't have Judge Ohtani, Witt, or any of the big guys. Should you sell him? If you pull Mookie, it's okay to just keep him, I would say. All right, let's lock in here.
Swing and a
Let's get
missed.
the reps in here.
1-1.
Yikes.
That time, and it's strike
Yikes.
Well, that's
He's got to see it. He's got to see the ball, you know?
Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's not.
That was pretty nasty. Now the number 2 hitter, Gil Hodges.
We're playing a friendly on GOAT difficulty. All my games are should be, I shouldn't say all of them are gonna be, but there's a good chance I play only on GOAT difficulty in this weekend classic. I'm in Immortal Division, so God, that's tough. That is tough.
1-2.
So there's a good chance I play. I mean, definitely playing on GOAT to start. Definitely playing on GOAT game 1. What's my timing? I feel like I was too early on that. I was. Just didn't even get the PCI down there either. This is why we're getting reps in. Slow it down, Scan. Holy hell.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings and misses.
Holy hell. Yeah, this is neat.
2 strikes.
Jesus Christ. Whoa! Yeah, GOAT is insane. It is insanity.
Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Like,
Zimmerman back to work.
I know it's been tough for like the really good players and like the players who are consistently good at Legend and such.
220 pounds.
I have no idea how I'm gonna do on this, man. I mean, I know it's flawed. I know it's almost like cowardly to say this because with Weekend Classic, you want like the matchups between similar skilled players in your division and stuff. But I ideally hope, especially while I'm on GOAT, that I play against people who aren't used to GOAT. That would literally be the most ideal situation, while that is a thing in this game, where like divisions just like aren't really hard locked or anything. Like I would love to play someone who has not played a bunch of GOAT, because I haven't played a bunch of GOAT. I played like 2 games. So it would be not ideal if I played like a top player type who has just been playing GOAT, you know. But you know, it is what it is. If I do, then so be it.
Managers as well really appreciate not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around by walking guys.
Good take.
Is down low.
Yeah,
That's a good leave right there.
Got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from
What's up, call over? Hello, hello.
Fights it off.
Whalen's locked. Yeah, good timing on that.
When you consider limiting walks, is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today.
Hey, you have a good one, Water. I appreciate you swinging by, buddy. For anyone who is curious, this will be a YouTube video. This is 100% going to be a YouTube video, my Weekend Classic games, all of them. So if you miss anything, you're definitely going to want to tune into that. But these will also just be VODs. If you miss anything, want to catch up in your free time, we have a channel called Scann Live. If you look that up on my main YouTube channel, you'll see that this will be a VOD on there. So you'll be able to watch the full unedited VOD in your own time if you want to watch it. I'm trying to think if I want to stick with this PCI. I don't know if I want to like run an outer too. Let me give that a go. You know, I'm not doing it. I've tried messing with my PCI too much and it's messed with my brain. All right, there's contact. I'm early on the fastballs right now, just kind of odd.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was gross. Oh my god. What's up, Wine? With the messed up leaderboards? I don't know. I don't think they seemingly are just not functioning right. They are definitely like they are not, they don't even have like 100 players in them like they're supposed to. Yikes. I definitely, this is gonna, you know what I think my biggest battle this is gonna be? Not yapping while hitting. Just taking all of my energy and locking into the game. That I think is gonna be the toughest part of this damn thing. I just can't find my timing.
Swings through that one.
See, like, why am I swinging at that first pitch? Just lock it in, man. I got a small head? Wow. That's an interesting take. I felt like, actually, I used to at least think I had, like, a larger head. But apparently not. This is so filthy, man. Clemens, if I face Clemens, I am screwed. Man, hi, JT. 12 outs, 12 strikeouts. Yes. Yes, sir. That doobie goat. Also, is it 9 outs? We're only in the... 12 outs between the two of us. Yup. This is GOAT difficulty, baby. See, like, GOAT ain't built for someone like Waylon and I who are like the World Series or maybe a bit higher than that. But guess who ranked in GOAT? This guy.
Next offering is in the dirt.
I will say I probably can get it down if I play it more. I just gotta keep playing it. I gotta get it down, reps wise. But how are we doing, JT? It was good, buddy.
Foul ball there.
If you win this game, bro, I'll donate $100. Okay. We will try to win our first game. Just for that reason alone.
Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside. And the count 1-2.
Contact! I think we have to celebrate contact being made. Yeah, I might mess around with the PCI again because like it feels so small with just doing the center only altitude. It's like intimidating, you know. Get you to not want to swing. But the bat one doesn't work with me either. Maybe I'll just try it. Went golfing today, watch the Masters? Hell yeah. Did Rory end up winning it today? The Masters?
He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract.
I heard he was at least like playing well. Hell yeah. I'm not a big golf guy, but I know Rory McIlroy.
Got him swinging for the strike.
All right, well, I'm kind of getting, I think I'm getting down how to sequence with him, Jordan Zimmerman. Let's try bat. Try bat and lower the opacity a bit. And I will play this inning, Waylon, and then I'll just hop on into it, no matter what happens after this.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
How the leaderboard works? Well, it's supposed to be based on rating change. Contact! It's supposed to be based on rating change, so ideally you get higher in your leaderboard based on gaining rating. So consistently playing game after game.
Swing and a miss and 102 on the radar gun. Swings through that.
So that is how you get up in the leaderboard, just like gaining rating. But I think it's not working right. There's a chance it's just not functioning.
When you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're.
Chat, can we get a W contact in the chat? We've made contact twice. That was a splitter right down the damn middle. Actually got good timing on it too. It was just not in the PCI enough.
Outside low. And that's ball one.
Is that Fetty Wap? Yes, it is. It do be Fetty Wap. All right. I've made contact in 3 straight swings. Get me into the game right now. Get me into a game right now. I am an unstoppable force. GG's, Waylon. Thanks for hopping on with me, buddy. Yeah, I think functionally they'll figure that out. For sure. Might take some time this year for them to get it to work. But like I was genuinely expecting a non-perfect experience off the rip. I was expecting it. Just because that is it's how something like that goes. It's like a brand new implementation. So I wasn't shocked at the delay or anything. And I'm definitely not shocked that the leaderboard part is just not perfect. Also, chat. I have 129k stubs. Should I try to buy Rafael Devers for third base for this? Or like Carlos Correa for short? Because I feel like if there's any two positions where I could likely use like a new player, it's those two. Third base, shortstop. Cattell is the second baseman for sure. Gil Hodge is that guy. There aren't any good catchers that I would really be replacing Ted Simmons with. Beltran obviously in center. Paulie, while I'm using this Yankee boost, is must use. I actually hit well with this card. He's hitting 505 online. And then Babe Ruth obviously needs to be out there with the Yankee boost. Yeah, here's the thing. Even though Lindor, like, I'm questioning even keeping him in here, he's hitting for power for me when I have played. I feel like I got to keep him in. The question is J-Ram. But J-Ram has also hit pretty well. But just he has bad inside edge today. Like, that's some rough inside edge right there. He's getting down to like 86 in 83 contact and power versus left. It's still pretty good. I mean, like, you look at the splits versus left in comparison to Chase Headley, it's still better. Like, it's not worth it to use Headley just for a couple more power. I feel like I'd probably just keep using J-Ram. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this whole thing goes. We're about to hop on in now. We'll hop in, get queued up. It might take a moment to queue up because we're on the higher end of the game. We're gonna have to see how it goes. But we're gonna get into game number 1. Whoop! Get it marked. So I think we're gonna play likely 2 games tonight, chat. Likely gonna be playing like 2 games. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll go live and play the final 4. So that is the plan there. All right, game 1. Jordan Zimmerman on the bump. Let's do this thing. Woo! Weekend Classic should affect your ranked record. Yes, it should. Bingus. Let me get some vibe music in, chat. Let's get a real vibe of a song here. Let's lock it in. Chat, I will be missing messages. Okay? I'm not gonna be reading messages the most. I'm gonna be missing things. I gotta lock in for my life. These are the highest stakes MLB The Show games I've played. Probably since I played in an MLB The Show esports tournament in MLB 21. So we're gonna lock it the hell in. This guy's hitting 479. 5.79 ERA. I don't know how much GO difficulty experience he has. I didn't see his record. They don't show his record. Based on the team he has, I feel like he's probably in a lower division, but I'm not going to make that assumption.
He really relies on working down.
We're going to have to see how this goes. But yeah, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to miss messages. I apologize. Try to catch up at a later point, but it's lock-in season here.
It's very important for him when facing same
right, Jake Arrieta
to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that.
Got that sinker slider mix. That was one to hit right there. Wow, PCI.
Just outside. Now 1-2.
Come on, baby.
Swing.
Yep, down away changeup. It caught up on me. Good pitch. Good pitch. That PCI was bigger than I expected, but I guess it is Beltran. That was Beltran versus Jake Arrieta. I should low-key double-check this after this game. Said it was GOAT difficulty. I mean, let's see. Game log. Yep, it's on GOAT. Those PCIs feel kind of big. Yep, that was expected. Way to battle.
And they'll do it again.
Look at that PCI. Holy hell, look at that shrink.
Next pitch.
All right, I'll just see pitches. There's some work, some quality at bats.
Right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that.
Try to see how this guy attacks me. There, Arrieta.
Good on that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Yep, he threw one in the zone. Good pitch. All right. Good pitch.
Up to the plate.
Those sliders, it's going to be a lot of slider spam.
On the ground.
All right, I like the timing on that. For some reason, I didn't get my PCI out there. But I like the timing on it. Let's go, Vince. Let's go, baby.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will
Walker Jenkins, Mayo, rushing. That rushing card was so fun. So fun. My hitting view is strike zone. Is my hitting view. All right. I wonder if they're changing any settings because they're on GOAT.
Side closed and hit the ball the other
All right.
way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Let's do this thing, baby.
Leading things off and takes a strike.
All right, a little too much plate with that, Zimmerman. A little too much with that.
And ball one.
Good take.
The outside edge. And the count is even 2-2.
Good take. Wow.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat.
Excuse you? He just spit on those?
Works the walk. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Marte goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one is inside.
Okay.
Ball one.
There we go. Just had to get it close enough. Let's go.
So now it's Corey Seager. And that misses.
These pars are so big, man. Okay, beautiful.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
So now
Beautiful.
1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Don't like how to end up in the zone. Don't like that.
And the righty deals.
There we go.
That one, it's a strikeout.
Let's go, Zim. Come on, kid.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is
Don't like where that ended up. Ooh, no.
2 outs. And it's even up.
There we go.
He was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
By you.
Another, and that's
All right, strike out the side after
strikeouts.
a leadoff walk. Let's go, baby. What's up, Yoda? How we doing, buddy?
And welcome back to the ballpark.
All right, chat.
Second inning, set to go.
Inning number 2.
Fielder Babe Ruth. Right back to
I was ambushing that. Ambushing it. I got the pitch.
Just
gotta sit back on it. See, like, I'm getting this guy's tendencies already, at least. But that was just kind of a stupid swing. Think we gotta just work some more pitches here on GOAT. Just gotta see a bit more, you know.
Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
97, okay.
Just missed. Misses
All right, peepers.
And that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Yeah, that was the expected 3-0 pitch. Probably going away here again.
And that is out of play.
Shouldn't have even swung at that. 3-1.
That's towards center. Clark.
Too close to take.
Pulls it down.
Had the PCI too. Just a little late inside.
This is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
I got to sit back in that more. I'm early away, late inside right now.
And there's a
Just got to find that timing.
2 out, space is empty.
Got a hit today? I did. I had my first rec league baseball game today. Got a bloop single, RBI single. In no man's land behind the first baseman. But it was the difference in the game.
back to the mound. He's got it.
Man, that PCI shrunk so damn small. Oh my God, look at that.
Out number 3.
Pretty sure the PCI shrunk there at least. Hey, I'm making contact. I'm making contact. I'm close to hitting this guy, I think. I'm close. Drew, how are you doing, buddy? I have not even used Mackenzie Gore. Oh, is he, in my opinion, to go up? I don't know. Pitcher, stuff like that takes time. It might take a while. Is he, what rating is he right now? That's not good. See, this is chat. Scan, stop reading chat. Freaking focus. These are the most important games in MLB The Show in like 5 years. Stop it.
Fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's why I gave him a hit. I freaking was looking at chat. I threw a fastball right on the damn middle.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
Bro, has he got the greatest eye ever?
And now it's even up. And downstairs.
You got good timing on that.
And ball 4.
Oh, God. Good takes, man.
Getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
J.D. Martinez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Missed with a changeup.
I don't know if he's just taken or he's got a great eye, but
No outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Bye, you.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's William Contreras. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
I can't give up that inner part of the plate. It's a problem I've had this year. I've sometimes been scared to pitch inside to people.
Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Beautiful.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Next pitch.
What a take, man. Holy hell.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
There we go. There we go, Jordan.
Strikeout on the hill. Stepping in, Max Clark.
Way to get out of it, baby. Let's go.
The inning is over.
If you want, if DQ is tough, as in like I would just recommend choosing one and just learning it. I got the pipeline one down. That was what I enjoyed the most. You know, I got used to playing the Reds and the White Sox and all of them. So that's the one I did. I think the best ones to play are the ones with 4 cards, though. Pipeline one was like a good pace because like you get it done kind of fast. You play the same like few teams over and over again. I was so used to it. So that's my pick. Earlier Scan. Earlier.
For the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Strike 1.
Okay, had the timing at least. Get over his head. Yes, sir, Lindor. We have a runner. Yeah, Lindor's staying. I think Lindor's got to stay around, man.
And now here is Ted Simmons. A bit behind with that swing.
God, that sinker catches up to you, man. The ball kind of catches up to you a bit differently with him at his stretch.
Next offering is in for a
Come on, Ted.
Lindor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him.
Wow, he dotted that. Man, he's dotting. All right, come on, Beltran. Come on, baby.
Digging in, Carlos Beltran.
No, that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
That one
At least like that had the
inside.
timing, but should not have swung at that.
Go ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1 and 2.
Good rip.
Middle.
Good rip.
Betts with
Hey,
the
my
error.
contact is getting better. We're getting better contact. We're getting there.
Set for the
I'm getting Arrieta down.
And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. That one found hard the other way.
Yes. Steve's Lava Chicken. Yes. Yes, I saw the Minecraft movie the other night. That movie is something. That movie is a spectacle. Yeah, I think this guy is just like taking a lot near the corners.
Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do.
Did a lot of people sandbag? I think some did. I don't know if a lot of people did. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know exactly what a lot of people did. I haven't been keeping up with everyone. Or like, I've just been seeing the occasional tweets from people. They were like, wait, you can match up with people outside of your division? Wait, people can do this? I haven't actually seen people doing it too much.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
At least from what I have personally interacted with, I have no idea, though. Beautiful.
Swinging.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Good take.
Just misses with that one.
Sometimes
Yeah, I probably had the one I can get away with that inside
Take
pitch.
some tough pitches, even out the count.
Ooh, holy, missed that spot.
Pitch and he'll see another. Next offering is down low.
Holy, man. Zimmerman, find the spots, buddy.
First, 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
My favorite card.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
I wish I could give you a better answer. Actually, I would say a good answer to that would probably be Yankees collection Paul O'Neill. I've loved that card. And he's not like, I don't love him just because he's like best attribute wise. Like, I just love his swing. All right, no more yapping, Scan. It's lock-in time. I cannot yap while I'm at the plate. Just full-on focus.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third.
See, like, it's things like that that feel like make me feel like I shouldn't be using the bat. I'm not sure though. We'll mess around as we go. I'll go back to the other one if need be. At least we got the timing down.
Underway, no score. There's a strike.
Yikes.
1 and 1.
Yikes.
And a foul ball. 1 and 2 now.
Woo! Cattell! Bing! Bong! With emphasis!
That's
Ah!
And they jump out front. It's
What a
1-0.
swing!
1 out, base is empty. And next
You know,
is the cleanup.
I was asked literally just minutes ago who my favorite card was, and I didn't say Ketel Marte. It should be Ketel Marte. He's been on my team for the longest. He still is on the team. He is locked down second base.
No strikes.
He is that guy. So, Ketel Marte.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left.
Good
field.
pitch.
Left field's that second.
I thought it was 2
hot
strikes
corner,
there.
in
I
my
won't
opinion.
front.
Cut off and miss.
Man, he's just attacking the zone. I was not ready for that.
For him on the bump today. Martinez
Man.
is up now as he looks at ball 1. Second
Ketel
place
is that
the
guy,
defense.
prof. He is that guy.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen.
Love the rip. Love the cut. Maybe a little too early.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Yeah,
out.
maybe a little too early on the inside sinker.
Bottom four.
JD, I am very critical on the JD Martinez card to start here. Because I think he should be in the lineup. He should be in there.
Beltran.
But if he does not have a good game, I'm not afraid to start the Shohei Ohtani and then keep JD on the bench as like a platoon.
Here, doubled his first time up. Just off the outside edge.
Yeah, I don't know. That might have been my first GOAT difficulty homer there.
Swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
Good
eye right
take,
there.
man.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Just
Strike!
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Up and away, sink. It's not a sinker, it's a circle change.
Woo!
Woo!
James Wood getting ready to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. Clips the
Love that,
corner.
love that.
Strike one.
That's the
Just
ball. That's
missed.
inside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
I don't want to go too low with this. Don't want to let him slam to the corner. Yup.
Swing and a miss.
Yup.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Good timing? Don't love that. Don't love that one bit. Take a seat!
Looking, that's a strikeout.
Woo! Let's keep it going. All right, chat. We have about like 10 seconds to read stuff. Love the Bing Bongs. Thank you for the Bing Bongs, YouTube chat. What you buy at 55K? Anything but packs. Maybe a live series player. Platooning Judge Endeavors. Okay, nice. I might bring back Judge. I should consider bringing back Judge. He was actually my first Go difficulty homer online.
That skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind
J-Ram, getting it going. Hit gap, baby. The thing with Judge is I don't like his vision, and I'm like very hit or miss with them. Like I'm either gonna strike out 3 times, but if I get 1 homer, that's huge, you know. So maybe it's worth considering if JD doesn't lock it down, you know.
that could be a dangerous pitch.
All right, he's got Hobie.
Get it inside
Actually,
and
kind of hit
out.
Hobie well last time I
As a
faced
hitter,
him.
you see it coming
Not sure about
across
lefty
the
though.
whole way. No problem handling
I'm
it, and
I'm
good
sitting. I'm
swing on it.
selling out down and in sinker.
The next to hit takes outside.
He went
Swing
middle
and a
in.
miss. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
It's fine. Give him that. Give him that. Wasn't
I
me.
think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
Okay, had to swing at that one.
Surprise a lot
That,
of people.
he just dotted
Might
there.
even be able to put him in center field.
That inside sinker was my pitch, and that's what I do with O'Neal lefty.
One with a single so far, and that's
That missed.
off
That's a ball.
the inside edge, and that is ball 1.
Went down the way with it. Okay.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of
Ooh,
success
going up and in
when it's gonna
sinker.
go
Okay.
After that down and away pitch.
In the air, left field.
Just chased. Just shouldn't have chased. Should have read that as a sweeper outside of the
And
zone.
there's 2 down.
I was all over it timing wise. I knew it was coming.
Shoulder coming open.
If that was in the zone, I was all over it.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
I'm kind of getting this guy's sequencing down a bit though.
Out to left.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ooh,
Foul.
man. Come on, Ted. Come on, Ted.
And
Diabolical
miss.
pitch.
And
Holy
that's
hell.
that.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm liking the swings. We got another extra base hit there. I like it a lot. I like it, Picasso.
And we're back.
Packs are hot. Oh, don't say
Here
that,
is
Pasta. Don't say that.
Martinez. Zimmerman back to work.
All right, Zim. Get back out there, buddy.
It's 0-1.
Here's a swing and a miss.
Love that.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss.
Woo!
Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Swings and misses.
Don't like that spot.
Strike one.
I don't like it one bit.
Damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
No, that's
I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul
Okay,
ball.
sitting
He was
back,
late.
sat back on that one there. I think I might be able to get away with it a second time in a row. I think he's expecting something different. Yup, buckled him. Buckled him. Said to throw it a second time.
And now the center fielder, Max Clark. And first
What was his
off,
timing on
he's
that?
fouled off.
Good, okay.
Home team down a run. Last half of
He's
the
sitting
inning,
back in
number
that down and away change up there.
Now this offense is just
Okay, okay. That's two good timing foul balls, so he's not getting the PCI there.
been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And now 1-2. Just missed. That's to third, and it goes.
Holy bounce. What? What was that bounce? Physics are physicsing. So definitely foul ball. I mean, you could low-key argue that is over the third base bag. You could really argue that's over the third base bag, Blue. I don't know what you're looking at, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
And a foul ball. He
That was
stays
totally a
alive.
fair ball.
Down the line.
Come on, babe.
On the move.
Come on, Tubby. Huh.
Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Ground ball to the right side.
Good work. Good work, Zimmerman.
On the bag, and
That
it's
is
a 1,
insane.
2, 3 inning.
That was a foul ball. I wonder if that looked different in his game. Because, like, that really looked like it should have been a fair ball. All right, top
And
coming up now.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Hit on the ground.
Look at that. Ambushing away. Knowing he's going to start off the at-bat away because that's what he tends to do. Good baseball.
waste no time.
Hey, let's go,
Wasn't
baseball
able to
9.
elevate it,
Oh,
but
yeah.
put a great swing.
Bro, Scan Clan. I don't know if we can call ourselves a Scan Clan. After our co-op stream, I think we have to drop the Scan Clan name. All right, Justin Martinez. He's got some really big pars and a fast motion, so I'm not expecting him to locate well.
There, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another
No, that's
ball.
outside.
Chris
Ball.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Rudder takes off.
Get there, Beltran. Get there. Good work.
Safe. It's a stolen base.
Gil Hodges.
Flashes.
What a swing.
Could be trouble. Beltran.
Got the hands inside. Rips it to the gap because that's what Gil do. 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI.
Yeah, we're now Skibbity Slimes, chat. I appreciate all the love, Skibbity Slimes.
It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Swing and a miss. As he
Nice
was
PCI,
out that
dork.
time.
0-2.
Checks
That was
swing
kinda
down the
gross.
field to third.
Holy
And he hits
buckle.
back, according to Rusty Valentine. Swing and a miss at the split.
I bet I was too early on it.
Strikeout. Now here is
Yep.
Babe
Good
Ruth.
pitch.
That pitch
Okay,
to the
you know,
corner.
Justin Martinez has decided to dot. It might be over.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains.
Just
0-2.
missed that one.
Hacks
Yikes.
and misses. It's a strikeout.
The thing that gets me with Martinez, his cadence is so quick. It just pitch, pitch, pitch. You don't get any time to think.
Check swing. Did he go?
Yikes.
Yes, he did.
0-1.
Hodges at second with 2 down.
He's dotting. This is insanity.
Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power of fastball.
Just get me out of that inning.
It's a strikeout.
Big that we got a second run, but holy hell, he was dotting. I said one thing about him not locating, and he just decided to dot my life away.
First pitch misses.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter
Very
seems
early.
to be getting
Okay.
tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Inside.
Oh, that's
And
it.
a count 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And that's in for a strike. Outside.
Come on, Zim, come on.
The count's full.
Make him hit something.
That guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him looking.
Bang.
And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And now it's going to be Ketel Marte.
Missed that spot.
And that's strike one.
And it really looks like these
This is on GOAT. Yes, it is, J-Rob. Yep.
Timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
We got some GOAT difficulty ranked here. Well, GOAT difficulty weekend classic.
One down, base is empty.
Love the spot. Got him behind. It at least fooled him long enough to get a late swing.
There, he's got it. Out. Number
Had a
2.
feeling he'd be expecting inside slider.
0 for 2 in this one. And first offering.
All right,
is fouled
last
off.
batter for Zimmerman.
And that one pulled foul. That's off the
Not even
inside
competitive.
corner. And a count 1-2.
That is a very competitive pitch. 12 strikeouts on the start for Jordan Zimmerman. He came into this game with an 11 ERA, by the way. I pitched with him once. It went terribly. What a bounce back of a start for him.
And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
No, I'm not playing all 6. I'm likely playing one
She's
more.
in there.
Tomorrow, we're going to play the final bunch, whatever that number ends up being.
Strike one here,
No,
but
that missed. That's the ball.
Tomorrow
we'll see how
afternoon.
it turns out.
Up and in. And that's ball 2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can
You knew that was
reach
coming, too.
now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Right side.
Oh, look at how close I was to sending that ball into Jupiter. Oh, my
Pulls it
God.
down and he makes the catch.
Man.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. That
Fine, we'll
goes
give him
to
that.
center. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that
Come on, Paulie. Come on, baby.
inside a sharp slider.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter,
Ball.
not too good with where it was located.
2-2.
Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Paul O'Neill.
Drive. That's
Bing
back
bong.
there.
Bing bong.
It has the distance.
Wait, I can't take him off my team. He cannot be taken out.
And they add to
He
their
simply
lead.
can't.
3-0.
He is that guy.
Base is empty, one away.
Another pitcher out of the
Now
game.
it's
Let's
Frankie
go.
Lindor. He is singled and he is flied to left. The shortstop
Got Mason
takes
Miller
the
in.
ball. Miller, the tall righty, 200 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2021.
Wow, look at these swings, chat. These swings are completely different based off of where we were warming up. I love this.
Close
That
but
missed.
Peepers.
close ball. Now 2 balls and a
Glasses.
2-1.
This is why I wear glasses, chat.
strike.
Give him that.
Called strike.
2-2.
Ooh, that was gas. Holy hell, man. Good pitch.
Rusty Valentine rings him up.
That was gas.
Simmons digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one at triple digits.
Okay.
It might be time to
0-1.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's
What's going on with the
right
flickering? What flickering
Misses
is
off
going
the
on?
plate.
I'm not seeing any
The
flickering or
count even
anything.
1-1.
Is anyone else seeing what Temporo's seeing?
That one
Is the
catches
stream or
corner
anything
for a
flickering
strike.
for you guys?
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch
Peepers.
is downstairs.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Keeps the
All
at-bat
over it.
going with a foul
I had
ball.
someone in my community had made it for me who like knows how to use the logo editor. Just missed it.
Wood.
So that's how I got my logo made. Someone else just like did it in the logo editor. Someone who like knows how to function it.
Set for the last half of the 7th.
All right. Zimmerman, hell of a start, buddy. Seriously, hell of a start. Now it gets tough on like who do I use? Go Devin Williams.
New pitcher on now, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The airbender, baby.
Clips the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Just missed.
That par is so big. Holy hell, man.
Ball. No strikes.
And a swing and
Love
a
that.
miss.
Love that.
1 and 1.
Love
Swing
that.
and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
That's down
Set
and
the
in.
ball.
Risky pitch. Yeah, it got over the plate. Man, don't love that. Bye, you.
Struck him out, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
He had good timing,
Now a
too.
chance
Holy
for
hell.
James Wood.
Yeah, I don't think Devin Williams is going to be in his game
Misses at
too
the
long.
initial offering.
0 and 1.
And a swing and
Just
a
he
miss.
is not locate.
No balls. 2 strikes.
What a
Gil Hodges.
play there.
Bang. Don't sleep on his defense, chat. Don't sleep on the kid's defense. He's not a kid. He's a very old man in theory. Very, very, very old man. Is it worth to get 25? I'm having a lot of fun with it, thank man. Thank you, man.
Carlos Beltran.
So, like, I don't know. It comes down to what you want to do on MLB The Show, you know?
Fastball is
that's
outside.
outside.
Chad, this is our first weekend classic game. If you're just joining in, I made Immortal Division at the buzzer.
Outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone.
So we're starting off on GOAT difficulty at least.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Too low, and it's
Come
ball
on,
3.
Beltran.
That one misses.
Honestly, great
Followed
pitch.
off walk.
Very good
Might
pitch.
be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Hey, yo, Beltran, you want to get a better jump next time, kid? Holy hell. He still got there with, like, a really bad jump.
And that one
That's a
off the
ball.
outside
Outside.
edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside.
Do we need to go 6 now? Nope, you could just get it up to 6 wins.
Later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 and 1.
You'll get some sort of rewards for getting a win.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
That was slider spam. That AB was him just trying to spam sliders away. Feeling freaking sad. Pretty sad.
Just couldn't find the strike.
It's a long season. I'm not too worried about the Yankees, but, you know, definitely some question marks. No doubt about that. Oh, kind of wish I swung at that. Kind of wanted to just see a pitch, but...
With runners on, you got to get ahead in the count. So that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
I was say, this guy pitches aggressively, so I doubt he throws anything too far out of the zone. Gotta be ready to swing.
Cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth.
Earlier.
In this one. That's a bullet, but it goes
Not that early. Not that early, babe.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Not that late,
One
babe.
fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. Stays
Come on, babe. Hum, babe.
Upstairs.
That's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at
Good
all.
pitch. Sat back
Makes
too
it so
much.
difficult on the pitchers
Honestly,
out there.
I
You can
should have
tell they get
demolished that
frustrated
ball.
with how long it takes to put him
Should have
away.
demolished it. I read it right out of the hands, too.
Second out.
Just for some reason sat back too much.
JD Martinez stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
I will say, Vince, I think Weekend Classic is the incentive. And here we go again. Scann yapping while trying to hit. Stop it! Stop reading chat, you doofus! While you're trying to hit. Yeah, it's... Weekend Classic is the incentive to grind ranked. You know? I think trying to go flawless is the incentive to grind BR too. I understand for a lot of people who couldn't do those things, there's less incentive there, but I don't think there always needs to be an incentive to want to grind something. You know, sometimes you just want to play something to play a mode, you know? That's at least how I like to look at it. We got so taught in this game and like so many other live service games, you know, you got to get incentive to get something. Maybe that incentive should just be enjoying a mode and getting your reps in, you know? I think that's kind of what they're trying to do here with like the multiplayer program and stuff like that, you know?
Next pitch is outside.
What's up, Rex? How we doing, buddy?
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Okay, we're not going front door cutter ever again. Never again. Oh, good swing, man. He must have just missed that. Oh, my God. I thought there was a chance it would freeze him. Nope. He is letting it fly.
First offering and it just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2 down, nobody
1-1.
on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I don't even care if it goes down the middle. Just get it in the zone, Devin.
1 and 2 is the count.
Attaboy!
It's a strikeout.
Way to get too strong out of Devin Williams. Save some of our higher leverage relievers for next game.
Jose Ramirez.
Hey, let's get some insurance here.
Low for ball one.
I do, Hydra. I do.
Ball, no strikes.
Have him P5.
Another ball.
I used a couple Yankees on my team too, so I get a little extra boost. I love my Yankee card, so there's like a good correlation with it, so it makes so much sense for me to use Babe.
That's a strike.
If I had Brian Reynolds, that would make that a tough decision now.
Next offer.
If I had like the chase card Reynolds. Chat, did you know that 3 is the magic number? Hey, way to fight, J-Ram. Way to make this an AB. Nice quab here. Heck of a quab there! Damn.
Corner, but it's foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
He's fighting for his life.
Foul off tough pitches.
He's fighting!
One away, and we'll do it again.
Look at that PCI. All right, I gotta take that. I gotta leave that. Good pitch choice. This is kind of nutty. What's going on here?
In the air, out towards
You know,
right center.
I'm okay with an okay contact fly out on something that probably could have been destroyed. Solely because I'm winning 3-0 and I got like a bajillion kind of silly foul balls there.
Paul O'Neill now at the plate.
In that case, I'm okay with it.
This game.
But I'll tell you what, that ball could have been absolutely dookied on. It probably should have been. Paulie again. Man, that PCI is so big. Does this Trine have like no energy?
Throws to second.
Is he like playing down today? I need to identify. Yellow energy. 89 hits per 9. Interesting.
Gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands.
What's up, Term? How we doing, buddy?
And that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And there's a foul ball. O'Neill, the runner at second with 1 away.
Good pitch. How'd I do in that Blitzball tournament? We didn't do a tournament when we played last. Actually, What a gross pitch. We did play like a couple games in that trip, but the reason I didn't include that in any video or anything was solely because we just played a couple games for the fun of it. I think we played like 2 games. The boys were like tired that day when you played blitzball, so I didn't want to keep them there too long. So there wasn't any substance there to add to that blitzball video. But we got some reps in at least. Oh. Oh. Is he really contemplating his pitch? That was insane. Why did he wait that long? What the hell just happened? I thought I legit got scared of like, oh my God, freeze? Bro was plotting. He's like, where am I throwing this fastball? Where am I throwing this?
Runner at second, 2 down. Near the top of the 9th.
Nice rip. Hey, chat, either way, no matter what happens this inning, we have hit pretty dang well. 3 runs on GOAT. The swings, we found it throughout this game, you know? But we need 3 outs. So let's get those 3 outs.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
I don't want to give this guy a chance. I don't want to give him hope by keeping in a pitcher with red energy.
Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters.
What's his timing on that?
Give you the best at-bats
Early,
they can,
okay?
So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss.
Now too late.
Count is 0-2.
0-2.
Too far in the plate, but it gets it out. There's one.
Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He
Good pitch.
And misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I can't spam that changeup. As much as I want to, we gotta just mix in other stuff. Get his eyes on other pitches, you know? All right. Now lay in the 4-seam. Was taking a gamble there. Wanted to get an early swing, not early enough.
Here's a 1-2.
Good take. Wow.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. Fouled
Come on, Trevor.
And they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Love the spot. Love the spot. He wasn't ready for it. Get it in the zone, and that's what he did. He was not ready for the fastball. Totally was sitting changeup. There's no way you miss a 4-seam right down the middle if you are not sitting fastball. Oh, my.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss.
There's one.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Good take.
The inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Check.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Did not go. Misses.
Good take.
The outside edge. I think that was a strike.
We're challenging him. We're going to test him. Hey, man. But throwing a lot of changeups. You got to hit one. He swings 3-1. We got our first weekend classic win. Hooray! 3 runs on GOAT. We found the swings. We were crushing it at a certain point. Perfect tank. Got a Ketel Marte to start us off. A homer for Paulie. Beltran and Gill manufacturing a run. Dominant performance from Jordan Zimmerman, who had an 11 ERA entering this.
Thanks for joining us.
GG's only. And, like, I know this is GOAT difficulty, and I don't think this guy, based off of his averages, he might not have played too much GOAT. That is probably an assumption there. But he was a good player, man. He had a lot of great takes, fair amount of good swings. He had good player. He's into legend a bit. It just, this is like the big debate with Weekend Classic here. You can match up with people outside of your division. It's just like the name of the game with it. So like, I just happened to queue up with a guy who was in the legend division on GOAT difficulty. So you kind of got a feel for him because he's going to get a loss for that. But you know, that's a Weekend Classic. That is how it's currently implemented. That's 40K in the pocket, and that's a Weekend Classic pack. That works out well because I really want to add that Kluber to my rotation. I love Kluber cards. Love Corey Kluber cards. And after one win, we get to add him right to the team. But seriously, GG's to that guy. Good player. It's just unfortunate that he matched up with me on GOAT, you know? That is kind of how this Weekend Classic stuff is. It's kind of funky. Putting him in over Corbin Burns. I haven't pitched with Burns yet. I feel like I would be able to do well with Kluber. Even though I've seen him pitch, and I know he hasn't had the best of starts. And then we got Ohtani and Roki on standby for the next couple games. Whew. Need extra mod? If you have any extra mods to YouTube's, hell yeah. It would definitely help. Anyone who wants the mod on YouTube, the help would be appreciated. Oh my god, it's already 8:53. All right, we gotta get queued right back into game number 2. Get me right back into it. This is definitely gonna be the last game of the night for us, though. Ooh, I have 170K. We might buy Brian Reynolds. The thing is, Chat, do I buy Brian Reynolds? Yes or no? Do I buy Brian Reynolds, hit Babe in the DH spot, and then play him in left? Yes or no? You guys help me decide. No, I'm not doing all 6 games tonight. On GOAT difficulty, I don't think I have the capacity to even do that. But yeah, I got a later start tonight, and I'm watching The Last of Us with some buds here soon, so. Is it worth it? I mean, here's the thing. What am I spending my stubs on? You know? What am I spending my stubs on? That was a good game, but JD Martinez was a non-factor. So, like, the upgrade here is he better than Ohtani? That's the real question. Because Ohtani would be starting now. By Randy. Thing is, I don't want to do that. Here's the thing. Yes, I can. But I suck at pitching with Randy Johnson normally. I just don't get his pitch mix right. I'm like a big, like, I don't know what it is. I think I get too spammy with him. Like, I throw in the same spots, you know? I think that's my problem with Randy. I get used to just, like, spamming down and in sliders and stuff. I get too readable. That's why it's low-key been my problem with Roger Clemens so far. With those, like, really good pitchers, I get repetitive. And when you get repetitive, it's a problem. All right, we just said F it. Brian Reynolds has been acquired. He feels like someone that absolutely should be on this team. So I like the move. Low-key, I'm hitting him clean up. And then doing this. Lindor has earned a bump up in the order. So we'll do this. This is our order. We now got another switch hitter and Brian Reynolds out and left. May as well. I think we try Kluber this game. We have Kluber a go. Do I have Santander? I do. I do have Santander. I don't like how fast I queued up. All right. Corey Kluber bump day. This will be LG for tonight. We're facing Jay Willie. They got Beltran and Gill. Interesting. They got Whit Merrifield out there too, and they're still running lighter. Okay.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
Oh, this person has also gotten 1,000 rating before. I don't know if they're still in the 1,000 rating, but they've at least gotten to 1,000. They have a lower average. I wonder if they've been grinding more GOAT. Either that or they do have natural lower averages. And that ERA probably is telling. This is probably someone who has played a bit of GOAT. There's probably someone who's played a bit more GOAT than me.
About to get started here.
All right, it's lock-in time. I apologize, chat, if I miss messages. It's lock-in season.
Sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity, and not as
Whew, I gotta not be stupid.
in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes
Let's
it
go,
harder for
Klubs.
the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one outside. And we are underway.
I gotta get that pinpoint down. There we go.
Through there for a strike.
2-1.
Don't like that. Stop being late, Scan.
You're gonna miss. You want to miss outside
Stop
the zone.
being late.
Inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Come on, man. We can't give up free runners. It's not even his fault. It's not Kluber's fault. I'm just late with his pinpoint right now.
To him right there anyhow.
So digging in, Carlos Beltran.
1-0.
Come on. Stop being late. Earlier. Earlier.
Runner at first with no outs here. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Just off the
Wow.
inside edge.
Good take, man.
Shohei on the go. This
Get the out of one.
Ramirez sends it to first.
That's fine.
No chance
That is
at the
fine.
double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Ohtani over at second, one down. Just missed. Swing
Good
and a
pitch.
ball lifted left field. Reynolds gets under it.
Good pitch there, Klubs. All right, come on. Big out here.
Here's Mookie now.
Getting the pinpoint down.
Called strike. And that's outside.
Oh, that's not how a slurve goes anymore.
One not close.
It's not how you throw a slurve anymore.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you
Great
look down,
take.
you're
Wow.
stuff in the dirt.
So now 2 on and 2 out.
All right, so we've run into some problems with Kluber to start here, as in my pinpoint has not been the best, and that has led to a couple runners here. We got to get that down. We got to get that straight here.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Headley checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine.
Right down the popsicle stick.
2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Ohtani
Fine.
flying around third.
Fine. Whatever. He got one.
1-0. So
Good swing. I should not have gone change up there. The par was ridiculously big.
Swinging a foul straight back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them.
I guess this is the risk with me starting Kluber, huh? It took me a moment to get his pinpoint down, you know?
That's a base hit.
All right, we might be going to starter out of the pen this game. It just might be that type of game.
And 2 gone. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher.
Might need to throw more four seams.
And nothing else.
Might be going too heavy
So they're
sinker
all
here.
loaded up with 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Is he just giving up that inner part of the plate there? Should take note of that.
Close, but called
Brother,
ball.
give me a call.
And it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ring him up.
And he couldn't hold
Way to get out of
He's run
trouble.
up on strikes.
Way to minimize.
Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this
All right,
one,
let's go.
Al Leiter.
Let's get
What
ours.
should we keep
Let's get
going
ours,
with?
baby.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound,
All right, Al Leiter.
can be a real weapon.
I think he's also got some pretty low walks per nine in control. Got gross stuff, though.
Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants?
That's fine.
It's tough to do to be able to command.
We'll get it
all
down.
those
We'll get it
pitches,
down.
But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Broken back.
Hustle, Beltron. Hustle, Beltron. Baseball.
Infield knock to start the inning.
Baseball gods giveth, and they taketh away.
Expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball.
Beltran dives and can't get back in time.
They definitely taketh away, all right. The baseball gods taketh away.
One down, base is empty.
That is for sure.
And that's
Probably shouldn't have even taken the second step. Or a first step.
on the ground, right side.
All right, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm going to see the ball out of Leiter's hands fine in this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. They say you win.
All right, I should just shut up. Chat, should I just shut up? Type a 1 in the chat if you think I should just shut up and stop talking.
That's to third.
Because it feels like every time I've said something so far here, it is instantly bit me in the butt.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
It's kind of funny how that's happened.
In Ketel Marte. Kluber back to work. And that one
Attaboy,
clips the
Klubes.
corner. Swing and a miss.
Bye, you.
Count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that
Oh, hit that
shot
spot,
misses.
man. I know he's giving up that inner
Early
part.
in this game, he needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues.
There we go.
Get a little help from the umpire.
Good work,
And a
Klubes.
swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Whit Merrifield up to the
Man, I'm just naturally late with this pinpoint. I don't like how Kluber's motion is different from when he was in MLB The Show, too.
Fires over to
That
first.
windup is definitely
2
different, and I
up
really don't like it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball 1, no strike.
Literally, like, he scores because we gave him free runners. Just avoid walks.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Missed that spot. Gill, the go again.
And that's a nice play to end the inning.
See, if you get that in the inner third, I think it's a solid pitch. I don't think he expects it twice in a row. But I didn't. Threw it right down the damn middle.
Foul ball.
All right, I'm kind of just freely swinging. I got to come up with an approach. At least a little bit more of one. That's what you got to do on GOAT. You can't just freely swing, mindlessly swinging, you know?
So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Inside.
Got to
And
come
it's
up
1-2.
expecting stuff.
Reynolds.
Come on, Reynolds. Come on, baby.
Field to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swings through.
Try to sit back. Try to sit back on it. Actually, wasn't that bad timing-wise.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
See, like, I was sitting on that pitch, and then I wasn't. I second-guessed myself.
That one ripped.
All right.
Beltran
That could have been
makes
worse.
his way towards
That
it.
could have been a worse AB.
Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
He masterclass for you? Okay, okay, Demon Chase. Okay.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game...
I think I saw
value
Swan pitch with
is the fact
Kluber
that
once,
he hits
and it didn't
both
go the
righties
best,
and
but
lefties.
different people, different experiences.
Ripped on a line,
Hey, it's a great rip.
makes the catch.
Am I a little sad it went right to the center fielder? Yes, but love the cut.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you
And
get,
it
both sides in
comes
terms
right
of
back.
pitchers' arms,
It
your
comes
guy
right
is
back.
hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Nice pinpoint, Dork.
To right and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty.
This cannot be over the plate.
In the air out to center. Beltran.
Great work.
Nice
Perfect pitch there.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that.
Hate that one, but fine.
Nothing better than that. You feel like
It's fine. Got the swing I wanted. Hit the spot I wanted.
So a man at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. That one's up.
I don't love that. No matter how you look at that, I don't like that.
2-0.
In the dirt.
Come on, Kloops.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And here it comes.
Ring him up!
Tries to check his.
Damn it!
Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Spoils the 2 strikes.
Got his eyes away right now.
Another. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and misses.
Way to get a job done, Kloops. Come on, baby. Whew. Yeah, it's there's like a desync where if you throw a pitch, sometimes you'll just teleport. That's what happened there. I need some like high energy Linkin Park right now.
Bottom of the inning.
All right, let's go.
Francisco Lindor.
Let's get something. Let's make something happen, team.
Especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and he just misses. And
Let's do this thing.
Guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things
Fine, give him that, give him that.
is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Way out front.
That is the tough pitch.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't be.
Lindor!
This one is hammered.
Way to get it back, kid.
On its way and
Bing bang.
gone. And
Frankie Lindor ain't leaving.
And this place
He's that
is
guy.
rocking. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So up next, Paul O'Neill.
I say, I dare you throw that inside sinker again.
Now the 0-1. And Chris,
It's fine.
beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. This to third.
That's as good of a swing as you can put up on that, man.
First,
Literally as good of a swing as you can put up.
After giving up the homer. And the batter now, Ted Simmons. Just missed.
What's up, Finn? What's good, what's good?
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
PCA went yard. Nice, nice.
Run in here in the last half of the third.
Cubs have been raking this year, huh?
And that's ball 2. Check swing, called strike.
Ted!
Swing and a line drive at a right field. Lunges, got it.
Love the swing. I gotta not get upset at the output. Just gotta be happy we're putting up a swing like that. You know? If we keep putting up swings like that, we should win. It's a battle of attrition.
And that's in the dirt.
You know?
Tied up here in the early going.
Ball.
And that's outside.
All right, get my pitch here. Get my pitch.
But then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat.
That was what I was selling out for. Look at that PCI. I just missed it.
And here's a 3-2. That's a good at bat.
Good AB, Beltran. This is Immortal, so it's on GOAT difficulty. B-Sass?
Now here is
Hopefully not butchering that. Come on, Gil.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not
Fine, wasn't me, wasn't me.
the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That was me.
Fouled off. Beltran off of first with 2 away. Now one missed.
That's why we wear glasses, chat.
Had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Come on, Gil. Come on, baby.
As you jog back to the dugout.
2-2 now.
Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. I mean, it was kind of a hanging changeup, but fine. We tied it up, and that is all that matters.
Start of the fourth. Now it's going to be
That was big. It's a brand new ball game now, you know?
Fouled off to the right.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given
Okay.
one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And 1-2.
All right, as long as I didn't hang that, I don't hate that pitch.
Before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
I love the sequence there. I just gotta get used to the pinpoint timing on those pitches.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Too far inside, Klubs. It's got to be closer. It's got to be more competitive than that.
Towards first.
Good work. Way to get a ground out.
Handles it himself for the out.
Glasses Sean Murphy.
Comes up to the plate.
Is that why he's been popping off this year? Is he back because of the glasses?
Behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Lindor, in his 10th season, 31 years
I love
old,
the spot.
and he was born in
There's a
Puerto
good miss
Rico.
right there.
Just missed.
Yep, that's a missed spot.
Swinging a ball ripped right
Man,
field.
I
That
think
one
Kluber is
and that one
pretty
is
neat,
gone.
but just like something with his pinpoint timing is just not
He
good.
circles the bases,
It's
and
just
that gives him
not
the lead.
good.
It's 2-1.
You just miss execute pinpoints so often with them.
Grounder, that's through for a base hit.
And for someone that should be a control pitcher that isn't really a, you know, you're going to get beaten with velo guy, at least on this card, it's just a recipe for disaster right there.
That's a strike. 0-1.
All right, I got that down there.
Called strike. Man at first, one away.
Ring him up.
Merrifield checks his
He is
swing.
check swing
Out
Charlie.
First. He did not go around. And
Thank you.
that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Outside
Late
low.
again. Like,
And
man.
that is ball 1.
1-0.
Stop being late in the pinpoint, brother.
Reynolds.
All right, let's go. We got to get that run back.
And makes
Come on,
the
baby.
grab. And that's the third out.
What's up, Nash? How are you doing, buddy? You got some of the merch? Oh, hell yeah, basketball. We're actually going to have like a new store going here soon. I don't know if that shows on link to anything, but if you got the stuff that takes you on team gear, hell yeah. We're going to have a new merch store up and going here soon. I think the Showzone guys are going to be done with merch on their site, which means more stuff, which is good. All right, locking time.
Swings through that one
What
for
was my
strike
time?
one.
Man, I'm getting the timing on those.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%.
Not the PCIs.
League average, and that's what's allowed him
That
to pitch
spot
well
is the
up until
spot
this
missing
point.
right here.
Strike 2.
Come on, Kettle.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, way to
Gets a
fight.
piece, and
Way to
stays
fight.
alive.
That sinker is kind of gross.
That's
Not me,
inside.
not me.
And the count's even at 2. Swings and misses.
Oh, man, good
Struck
pitch,
him
man.
out.
He has not been throwing that slider too much, so
Struck out swinging his first
that
time.
got me all right.
And that's off the
Let's go,
outside
B-Ray.
edge, and that's ball 1.
Immortal looks fun. Honestly, I've been loving it. It's tough, but I love how difficult it is.
Looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a foul ball.
I love the challenge, you know.
2-1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
It's not
It's
me.
2-2.
Don't swing at that.
2 and 2's the count.
That's down and in. Good play.
Good take.
There, able to take the walk.
Great A-B, B-Ray.
There and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
I was sitting on it. Look at that PCI. Ambushed. Don't you dare spam the babe.
Bing bong.
He'll circle the bases.
Lefty crime. Chad, that's why we use babe.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Dog.
He's 0 for 1.
This is the Immortal Division in Weekend Classic, and we are on GOAT difficulty. This is GOAT difficulty. I just gotta say, I love the approach. We've really found ourselves an approach for seeing pitches, you know? We're making them work. We're adjusting mid-game. This is great. This is game number 2. We're 1-0 in the night, Tooley.
So digging in, Francisco Lindor. And there's
Fine.
the strike.
Let's go, Frankie. That's fine. It wasn't me. Good pitch. Good pitch. I wonder where I missed on that. Oh, holy slam.
And here is Paul O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Let's go, Paulie.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That clips a corner.
Wasn't me.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Off the plate.
Full.
Count 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Peepers! That's why we wear glasses!
Bad and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Simmons stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ted! Dog!
He knew it.
Woo!
They
Confetti!
must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home.
Get some bing bongs in the chat.
It's 6-2.
What a freaking inning!
Outfielder Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work.
All right, we just gotta go back. We had to find our approach again.
Retire the side.
Great inning, though.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder.
All right, Klubs.
Carlos Beltran.
We can pitch a little aggressively now. 4-run lead, you know?
With that swing, it's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult.
That might have been a very stupid pitch.
That's back there.
Honestly, he didn't even get that. He didn't even get that too bad, but man, that was just stupid. I will go to the pen early here.
That's outside.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
1-0.
Get him out of here.
So they turn things over to the righty, Mason Miller. He's into the game with the bases empty. That's outside.
Nope, that's
And the
outside.
count now
Ball.
2-0.
Find a zone, man.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
And that's in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sets him down on strike.
What are you looking for, Gil? Window shopping there, buddy?
Ball at the knees. Here's Mookie to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just
Ball.
missed.
1-1. That's a ball.
Battle of this game is my pinpoint. My pinpoint is sucked.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Just freaking execute.
Recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Cut on and missed at 101. And a full count now.
Beautiful. Beautiful spot, Mason.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Come on, baby.
0-2.
Oh, that pitch was gross, man. That pitch was gross.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven.
Way to do a job, Mason Miller. Way to get a job done there. We need more. Listen, a 3-run lead on GOAT is nice, but there's so much ball game left.
We head to the bottom of the fifth.
I agree. Actually, I have not watched Blue Mountain State. I know this song, but I've not watched Blue Mountain State. It's a great theme song, though. That is for damn sure. Yeah, it's a theme song for the show.
Really good at bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game.
Man,
settles in.
I gotta get Justin Martinez down, chat.
Here's Ketel Marte.
I gotta get this man down. I'm early on that. Wow.
2 out, space is empty.
We're ditching our approach. See pitches, you doofus.
0-1. And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strike.
All right, that was at least a better AB with Reynolds, but not a good inning for you, boy. Not a great inning. Game 1, we won. I forgot the score already.
That one outside.
This is game number 2. Yeah, just get it in there. Get it in there, Mr. Miller.
Choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Man, I gotta say, I'll give this guy credit. Been very patient on the inner half of the plate. Hung that, but just had to get it over, man.
He was out front that time.
That's textbook right there.
So up next, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, just
Look at that. Why does that end up there in the par, man?
And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss
By you.
at 100 miles an hour. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
By you.
The velocity blasted it right past him.
He's got to get in the zone, man. That's really what we got to do.
The next to hit. That one at triple digits. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop.
Cattell on Cattell crime. Good job, Mason Miller. Hell of a 2 innings from him.
Bottom of the 6th inning at the plate. Babe Ruth. Swing.
I was sitting low. I love that swing.
No balls, 1 strike.
Even though it was early, I love that hack.
A sharp slider.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside.
I actually had that timing on the 4 seam. I thought I was behind on that.
And he held up. The 2-2 on the way.
Good pitch. He dotted that. Good pitch, man.
Jose Ramirez now at the plate.
I mean, I know I haven't hit him well, but this guy's dicing with Martinez. Look at these spots he's hitting. Not to Jose. Hey, appreciate it, Nick. Yeah, I spent a lot of time one night working on the ticker. Like, I stayed up like 5 a.m. one night, just working on like getting it together in OBS. It's a lot of work, but I love it too. I appreciate the compliment, man. I appreciate it. How's Aaron Judge? You mean for my team and like in game, Seth, or in real life?
Outside corner, there's a strike. Runner on the go.
Miller feels like he's slow to the plate, so I would have been able to get a good jump, but J-Ram didn't.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss.
That's his guy's go-to. Down and in changeup to opposite-handed hitters. When he needs an out pitch, it's that. Love that swing though. Just missed the PCI.
This guy will throw it 3 times.
Let's go, Paulie.
Times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ooh! I saw it. Didn't see that one. Didn't see that one though. That was kind of gross.
Top of inning number 7.
Righty lefty switch. Last batter for Mason Miller here.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Chad, this is so difficult to not sit there and look at chat while I'm pitching, especially. I'm trying to focus so hard on just throwing perfect pinpoint every time. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. This isn't how we normally stream and how we go about things, but just how things have gone with this challenge. I mean, it's how things are going with this weekend classic, you know. Got to fully focus. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me while we're just locked in. I hope you're having a good time. We're 1-0 on the night. Trying to make it 2. Hung that, brother. But he was early. And this is LG for me up for tonight.
He's already homered in this game.
Tomorrow afternoon, we will be live playing the rest of the games. Sometime in the afternoon.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Good spot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Sitting breaking ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck
John Franco. Let's go. You have a baseball game Tuesday? Nice. I had a game today. I had my first rec league game. I'm doing a rec baseball league, and we had our first game today. We fielded 12 guys, so I only got 2 ABs. And I was just like an extra hitter for today. Didn't play in the field at all. But I had a bloop single to right field in no man's land over the first baseman's head. Love that swing. Look at Ted. He's breaking out on GOAT.
In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
And then I had a hard line out with the bases loaded in my first AB of the day. Give him that. That was a hittable pitch, but wasn't on it. Check swing Charlie. Check swing Carlos.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried hitting 101.
Good pitch, man.
And here's the first
Slamming. I'm slamming. Let's go, Gil. Come on, baby.
Miller. He's kind of a
I'm not sure freedom only because of time. I've been a busy boy as of late. I have been a busy Scann at launch. But I can't say I'll be opposed as we get later into the year.
When a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of
That's a
you.
good thought
It's
in that
just
pitch.
Attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Good pitch. Holy hell. I thought he was going to dot that in the zone. Freaking good pitch, man. This guy's a good pitcher. He sequences pretty damn well.
And takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball.
Look at that PCI, chat. It was 2 pixels big.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
It was 2 pixels big.
Caught him looking for the
Yeah, what are you
K.
doing with an up and in changeup? I don't think you're touching that. Holy hell, man.
We go to
Freaking
the eighth,
gross.
and the batter now, Gil Hodges.
We're gonna keep in John Franco here.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be.
While I don't love pitching to Mookie and
It's 0-1.
Gil with him, feel like he didn't see him well in the last inning we pitched.
Ball. 1 and 1.
And that drops
Uh-huh.
in for a strike.
1 and 2.
And
Hey, that's a great sequence. That's a great sequence there.
2 and 2.
Just didn't get him to bite.
And that one
Got him
goes
early.
in the air, center
Got him on his front
field.
foot on that one.
Moving under it. He's got it. 1 down. Here's Mookie now. He's a guy who does it all.
You know, Pasta?
With lack of contact in today's
We'll give that
game,
guy,
this hits for
you wanna give that guy a
contact,
10-minute
delivers
timeout for that?
average, but there's on base
What
slugs
the
too.
hell? What are we saying in this chat?
Early in the
What the
count,
hell,
you gotta be
man?
Real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets
He
inside
could
the
take a lap
zone,
for
he's
that
still
one.
Very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat. deep
I
into the
appreciate it,
count as
Pasta.
well.
Chat, can we get a W Pasta in the chat?
1 and 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Nice freaking spot, John.
Field and
Freaking
forget it.
shouldn't, man. You know what's getting me this game is
And they cut into
are
the
some of the
lead in
aggressive
6-4.
spots I've tried to take.
One
I've tried
down.
to,
Chase
you know,
Henderson
not
gives it
overthink,
down.
but I've tried to get too fancy with what I'm trying to throw, you know, letting breaking balls too high in the zone, you know. I've been a little too, like, silly on the mound, you know. It's how we've given up a couple homers, which, you know, at the end of the day is getting him back into this game. It's giving him a chance. All right, well, this makes my decision a little easier.
New pitcher on here, Griffin Jacks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
Let's go.
late in the ball
Let's go,
game.
Jax. Come on,
Some of
baby.
them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Foul ball, it stays.
Laddie, how we doing, buddy?
1 down, base is empty.
Ball low.
Not even close.
Look out.
Check your base.
And
Now
he-
that's not good.
He had 2 strikes.
That is
on him.
definitely just not
And he
good
hit him.
baseball.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The
Good take,
changeup
man.
missing. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And
Great
Chapman
take,
misses
bro.
with that one.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this.
Oh, hit the spot, Jax. Hit the spot. We're giving up too many free runners, man.
In spots like this, make the team earn their way on.
A sliding stop and short. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
You know what they say, right? First of all, this poor, unfortunate soul. That was a perfect. Absolutely pissed on. Second of all, what a play. What a ridiculous play. I hate with strike zone, Josh. Strike zone 1? Strike zone?
Really good hitter right there.
Up and
Whatever it is.
1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Whew, need to breathe after that.
Breaking ball inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a foul
That was a
ball, he
mistake.
stays alive.
That was a mistake. I just missed it.
Battling here as he fouls
Hey,
it
I
away.
appreciate it, Josh. Welcome on in, buddy. Actually, I don't know how long you've been subbed, but I appreciate it, man.
Fans another, and that's
Where did I miss that? I need to know where I missed on this.
So now the
Did I slam? Is that what I did?
DH spot, Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Damn. I would say I felt like I sat back on that.
Strike to the left-handed hitter. That catch
Come on, babe.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1-2.
got
Good
it.
pitch.
2 down.
You know, we're check swing Charlie there. Check swinging at everything, that AB.
And here is Jose Ramirez.
Lefty versus Andrew Miller is not ideal, to say the least.
That's inside. And that is out.
Come on, J-Ram.
And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt.
Ooh, he went up and in. Good pitch. What a freaking spot. All right. 3 outs. 3 outs. Let's get it. Bring in Darren O'Day.
We go to the 9th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Let's do this, Chad. 3 outs.
On to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a foul ball. And that
Gross.
finds the mark on the outside
Absolute
corner.
filth.
And that's strike 2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the
That's it,
inside
ball.
corner, and it's 2-2. Got it.
Just had to get one in the zone, baby. He's been very patient on the inner part of the plate, but on that note,
Here is
you just got to get it in the zone,
0 for 3 in this one.
and it's a free out. His approach has been basically just not biting inside at all. He's not ready enough
One of those
inside,
Dave
you know?
McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left.
Give me a call for the one time. No, it's
You
fine.
make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Late
Nice.
with the swing there.
He's trying to stay away from this
1 ball, 1
lefty,
strike.
knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
I wonder how much we got his eyes inside here.
Goes
Yes!
swinging for the
There's
strike.
2.
And they're down to their last out. Digging in, Don Baylor. 0 for 1 so far.
Got another pinch hitter up your sleeve? I guess not.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
I thought I gave him enough time to make a pinch hitter, but maybe he saw it was like, nope.
No balls, 1 strike.
If he did, it's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't mean to speed pitch him or anything. I don't like doing that crap. Let's go, baby. What a freaking game 2.
The ball game.
We score 6 on GOAT. Ridiculous inning, and even with a bad start at a Kluber to begin, we fought back. He's kept us in the game, and we scored 6. 6 on GOAT? That's the most I've scored on GOAT for sure. That was a freaking ridiculous offensive game, chat. Get some GGs in the chat for Jay Willie. Jay Willie, GGs, man. Hell of a game, brother. Hell of a game, man. Bro. Also, low-key, F in the chat for Jay Willie for that perfect round ball double play. That right there was a big thing to secure the game for me. Getting out of that jam. Perfect round ball double play. Oh, that's so sad. Really a hell of a game, though, man. Seriously. Good luck on your weekend classic games, and I appreciate it, dude. Seriously. Appreciate the love, bro. What a game. What a freaking game. Oh, P5J Ram? That's another 20K in the pocket. And now that we are 2-0, we have secured our first 2 win awards. We could still get everything. But that's going to be it for me tonight. That's my last game because I have to watch the new episode of The Last of Us. So I'm getting together with some buds. Gonna be watching that. And gonna be finishing these hopefully tomorrow. I mean, definitely tomorrow. Hopefully in the afternoon tomorrow, we're gonna hop on, play our last 4 games. And we're gonna do the same thing. Hop on, warm up a bit, get some reps in. I gotta say, in just night 1 in 2 games, I'm getting GOAT down a lot more than I expected. Like, when I first played GOAT, I got rocked. I looked like an idiot. I even faced Roger Clemens on, like, Legend. I know it's Roger Clemens, and that's, like, a different case. But, like, I faced Roger Clemens on Legend, and I was lost. I had, like, the yips in the 900s getting up to the 1000s. So, like, to be able to play this well in our first 2 games makes you so happy, because I legitimately had a really bad case of the yips in the 900s. I was stuck in hell for like 3 days trying to get out of 900. So to come out score 6 is huge. But yeah, that was fun. So far, first 2 games have been electric. We're gonna pick it up again tomorrow. I'm excited for the rest of those games. Hey, hell yeah, Jay Willie. I know it's gonna happen to me too. I know it's gonna happen to me at some point. It doesn't mean some perfect. It's gonna make me so sad. But I'm about to remember how that went in this game. That was such a big difference maker. Named the Scann difficulty. Oh man, that would imagine that, right? Let's get a vibey song to end. I know this was not the longest stream tonight, but we'll be back again tomorrow. All right, we'll be back again tomorrow. And we're going to have a good time with the final 4 games. I know this was not long, but I promise to see you all tomorrow, all right? We got 4 more games to get done. I appreciate all of, wow. We had 196 of you guys in on Twitch without the raids. Legendary. Appreciate the love, guys. Hit that follow button. We'll be back here tomorrow for those final 4 games, all right? I appreciate the love, seriously. I'm going to end on YouTube first, because we don't raid on YouTube or anything. Thank you guys for hanging on YouTube, man. I know I wasn't reading the chat the most, so I appreciate you vibing with me while we've been locking the hell in, seriously. This is like not something I do. I don't lock in like this. I usually focus on vibing and chatting with you guys while we're live. So for you guys to come on in and hang out with me while I am dialed into games, it's legendary. Thank you guys, man. But YouTube, we'll be back in tomorrow, all right? We'll be back tomorrow. Bye! And Twitch, let's find someone to raid. That was so damn fun, those first 2 games. Electric. If that is setting the precedent for the final 6 or the final 4 games, man, I know this game has its flaws, or Weekend Classic has its flaws with like not being division locked or anything, or, you know, people potentially like reverse boosting to get some like easier matchups and stuff. I think there are some general flaws there. But right now there is I could just tell in these first 2 games, there is something there with these high stakes games. You know, I love it. I love that this is a thing in this game. It's not perfect yet, but there's something here for them to keep on like expanding upon this mode. And I really hope they do, man. This was really fun. But yeah, let me read some chat before I end here. Witt or Lindor? For me, Lindor. I have Bobby Witt. The thing with Witt is he doesn't have much power. The thing with Lindor is he's got lower contact, but he's almost got a smaller strike zone with how he's 5'11", so he's not super short, but the way he's in the zone, he's got a smaller strike zone. A lot for like a similar thing with like J-Ram. J-Ram has a small strike zone. So even if his contact isn't the best, it feels like it plays better with the zone being smaller. So like Lindor is just one of those dudes that has a swing a lot of people like, switch hitter, and he's been crushing it. He had a bunch of big hits for us today, so Reynolds didn't do anything in that first game, but we got plenty of time to work with him. And then Babe Ruth, Paul O'Neill, cooking. Ozzy Beltran, we haven't been the best with. We just been hitting small ball with them, you know? And then Ted Simmons. Ted Simmons with the big homer. My rotation right now is this. If you're looking, I will say mid-level starters are tough. Like outside of like the top pitchers in the game, it gets tough. Corbin Burns, I think, is worth a try at his price. I think this Mike Messina is pretty solid. Noah Schultz, if you're looking for a budget pitcher, try Noah Schultz. I think Jake Arrieta, I typically like his cards. I didn't do the best with him. I've seen dudes use Zach Wheeler a bit. I don't know if he's really great. Oh, Scuffy with the raid. Scuffy. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm literally just ending here. I played 2 games tonight. We went 2-0 on GOAT difficulty. It expended all of my energy. I'm about to hop off to watch the new Last of Us episode that dropped. Did you miss the raid alert? Oh, it just played. Yep. Scuffy, I appreciate it, buddy. Shout out Scuffy. You guys are not following Scuffy. Make sure you do. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope the stream went well. We're actually gonna double raid now in a sense. You send a crowd over, I will send you all over to someone else. Because we're out to just hop off. We went 2-0 in Weekend Classic. 2 really good games on GOAT difficulty. And we're looking to keep going. We'll be live again tomorrow afternoon. And we're gonna see if we could somehow go 6-0. If we could do that, oh man, that'd be electric. Leiter, yes, Al Leiter for the Jays, pretty good. Pretty good starter. I don't like his control, but he's got the stuff. Yamamoto, I think, is actually a solid pitcher. I've loved this Tom Glavine. If anyone, an underrated starter, Jolt Series Tom Glavine. He doesn't have a sinker cutter, but he's got a slow changeup. The slow changeup I love. But at the level I'm at, I think the players are too good. They would be able to adjust and guess on that slow changeup. All right. Also, I've heard some people like Clay Holmes who really want to like dip down. Don't be afraid to try Clay Holmes. And if you have that John Franco, throw on that Mets boost. Clay Buchholz I like too. Daldo ban, please. It's Daldo ban, please. You know, we just like we just let Daldo coexist. We just coexist, you know. We don't get on his bad side. And if he says something that's towards someone, we just delete or timeout for a long time. We just let Daldo coexist. Chat, we're rating Swan. Before I keep on yapping, I'm going to keep on yapping and we're never going to be able to actually rate off. We'll be live again tomorrow afternoon, all right? Maybe expect around like 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Eastern, we'll try to go live, all right? If you want to find me for the last 4. Make sure to turn on notifications here so you get the notification of when we go live. Follow me on Twitter as well. We're going to rate Swan. He's in the last hour, potentially, of his subathon. So let's go there, witness him, you know, end things today. Again, I appreciate the love. Thank you again, Scuffy, for the raid. Appreciate all of you hanging with me, and we'll be back again tomorrow, all right? You guys have a great night. I appreciate you. I love you guys. And we'll be back, all right? I promise. I'll be back tomorrow. Say hi to Swan. Also, chat, when you join Swan's stream, can you type in floppy? In all lowercase, the word floppy.